Alright, hello and welcome back to Arknights. Tonight I'm going to be continuing more of Chapter 7 after leaving off on that little cliffhanger there. And it seems we're going to be starting with another cutscene. Unknown time. Not going to draw the curtain? Glass has already been broken. Doing that would only be lying to myself. Glass doesn't matter, whether Chen is safe does. Skilled, not like her father or her mother. It's nothing like her. Beneath my feet is another river of lights. Lungmen has already returned to normal, but they still don't know what will happen next. Another. But Chen cannot stop this disaster. Rhodes Island is with her. They will find her. Which can no longer hold back those. For many, that has tried to suppress the Great Lords, but he's never been able to completely defeat them, only weaken them. It was established last time Ursus is allowing Reunion to start their war simply because it will give them an excuse to basically treat the infected as the scapegoat to prevent having to actually deal with their internal strife. It'll just give everyone a common enemy is their hope. After the Great Rebellion, a harsh blow was dealt to the generals of the various armies and the old nobles behind them. Their status and wealth will be absorbed by the State Council one by one. I'm afraid that... Afraid of what? What if Witch is lying? What if the whole situation was plotted by Witch and the Emperor? What if the young Emperor planned all this? My enemies have always looked at the shadows, but I've always had to stand before the brightest spotlight. You're already deeper into the shadows than most. It is not enough, just like back then. If he was in this situation, he'd burrow deeper. You're not Kashi. Kashi would not have been able to make Lingman what it is today. It's as if Tal really was taught by Kashi. That doctor from Rhode Island, do you think she's lying? I'm not sure. There aren't many people like that who don't lie. Rhodes Island is good at hiding itself. They feign weakness before us and will not reveal any secrets. But I would rather believe Kashi shaped the current Tallulah. We can't afford the terrible consequences of underestimating the enemy. Because of that, I cannot let Chen do this alone. Kashi, all the cards are in his hand. Even if he's dead, his vision may yet come to pass through his air. None of this could be what he wanted. The scout team reported some infected who left Lungmen were moving in the direction of the core city. The core city must stop for a period of time, during which they will see these infected refugees. Even if Tallulah bared vicious fangs at Ursus, she would not betray Reunion in front of everyone. This is the best opportunity. I'll bring the Shadow God. You? They've already done too much for me. I promised that I'd never ask them to dirty their hands, only to break that promise again and again. And now I would ask them to die for Lungmen? If so, I will be with them. I won't allow it. What you're doing... You doing that would play right into Kashi's hands. That would not be a win at all. It's not a stretch to say that everything we've done since Is it not a stretch to say everything we've done since regarding Lungmen has played directly into his hands? We've won before. It was our victory at first, even though it was painful, you and I, Edward, Koji. Without us, he would have wiped the city, and never once regard the incident as an unfortunate beginning. I won't treat Edward's death as if it was by Kashi's hands. Would you rather treat it as a nightmare? No. The nightmare should have finally ended when Kashi died. Is he really dead? Maybe he lives on in Tallulah. A qualified successor will allow him to continue his life of chaos. Tallulah is too much like him. For someone who had no children, he truly received the most suitable seed. Even if I can treat Calcit's words as fabrications, I cannot deny the facts. There's a conspiracy against Lungmen, and it reads too much like Kashi's handwriting. I don't believe it. Tal has never been that kind of person. Why is she doing this? I have no choice but to believe it. Tallulah planned all of this. But if she thinks Lungmen will roll over and die, she will find she is sadly mistaken. Lungmen will not fall, and I won't let any harm come to Lungmen. But you also cannot stop this war. Do you really want me to die? Do you want me to die with you? Fumizuki, are you threatening me? No, that's not what I meant. No, you can't. Only cowards will elevate themselves on the corpses of others, and without you, I wouldn't... Maybe I was a coward before, but not anymore, Fumizuki. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. I'll find a place for you to hide. Lethian, Sargon, Sami. You can't go back to Gashi. I'll send you to the distant country, a small, quiet town nobody knows about. I'll hide you where nobody can follow you. My brother, no matter how much he hates me, won't chase you to the ends of the earth. I know he won't. But I can't live like that. Do you want me to spend my life alone? Do you want me to want to torture me with your death for the rest of your life? Do you remember why your sister died? No, Fumizuki, I want you to live, though. Wait, I told you, I'm fine with it. Die with you would already be the best terrible outcome I could imagine, or rather, no matter how terrible it is, it's a fine ending for me. Don't say that, Mizuki. I won't be that kind of person, and I won't let you do that either. But you know you can't stop me. You've never been able to stop me from doing what I want to do. Mizuki, Yenwu, you've always been frank for me. Sometimes you don't tell me anything, and when you finally come out with it, I always know what you're telling me is the truth. I don't want you to die, but I also want Tal. I don't want any of us to. Miss Tal, I'm reminded of how much she looks like your sister, but Edward's eyes, that temper she had when she was little. I have no idea who she got that from. It's been so many years since I've seen her. We all owe this. And Chen. Yes, and little Chen as well. Little Chen is gone. I won't likely be able to see her again, but I'll never be able to buy her beautiful clothes or comb her hair into a work of art. She didn't like a traditional attire that much. Oh, but I liked it. How beautiful she can be. But even if that's the case, even if we said our final farewell, I hope little Chen can find someplace to settle down. That's what I hope. I know you don't want to rely on Rhodes Island. I know you won't hedge all your bets on them. But I do want you to wait a little while, at least, and let them do this, Yenwu. If they fail, we'll go together. You don't have to have the blood of your loved ones on your hands ever again, right? If that happens, I'll help you take Tal's life. Together, we will die together. Mizuki. You want her to live as well, do you not? Is this Lungmen a place that wants all of us to die? I'd rather never see them again. I'd rather never see Chen and Tal for rig out, but I also want them to live on. Just like you wanted to make this decision. For Mizuki, if they get past the tipping point, you must listen to my arrangements. Our lives are not indivisible. Of course not, Tianwu. I do not exist solely for you. Everything I've done from beginning to end has only been for your sake. You must see what I'm fighting for. Dodge the issue. Look at me. I'll stick to my decision. Do you want to cry? It's fine to cry. No, for Mizuki, I'm fine. Oh, be honest. There are people who simply want to rest and find refuge within a city. Why should they suffer a needless death? Don't we want to give them a home? Don't we want all people like us who have nowhere to go a warm place to rest? But it's not simply want to build a little city where everyone can live with peace of mind. Was London built for the way it is now? I'm no moralist for Mizuki, but the closer I look, the more I realize that only one death is needed. My own. Don't be like this, you mustn't. I'll have the Shadow God escort you to Sargon. When did Lungman turn into this, of all things? When did I become like this? Let's see here. Strange altar. A strange effect we can also leverage against the enemy. It periodically emits a pulse the surrounding, damaging both ally and enemy units. This looks fine. 11:30 a.m. Leader. Phantom Crossbowman, I'm glad to see you return safely. You brought so many, and are they all our people from Lungman? There are so many infected who came back with us. I didn't think we'd meet you here. We can save a lot of lives making full use of Chernobog's resources. The core city will prove to be our final weapon to breach Lungman. No, my leader, why was Lungman so different from what we planned? So many of our comrades died back there for... You dare speak of her like this? No, he is right. Many of our dear friends have suffered so much. The enemy left a lot of treacherous traps for us that departed our plans. It was a major setback. However, even if our pioneers face some obstacles, the reunion movement will avenge them. I shall see which that your wounds, your sacrifices are made whole again. Worry not, we'll be with you always. I hope so, leader. Person you're carrying, Mephisto, is he? So Faust sacrificed himself to save him, did he? Oh. That's right, leader. With no regard for his own life, Faust uses arts to cover our tracks, gives chance to escape. Oh. Phantom Crossbowman, my people of reunion, Faust will live forever in our hearts. Help him down. Mephisto will need to rest a while. I will have some men take you to camp. Another thing, leader, we lost contact with Roundslayer. We haven't heard anything from her. Don't know where she might have ended up. As for the Yeti Squad and Frostover, they're all truly unfathomably if tragic news. Please allow me some time to myself. Sarka, do not let any of our reunion units near the city. How far do we go? All the way. See to it they never set foot here. They be hiding something, or have they been digging around? Their team must know something I don't. Maybe that battle was somewhat transformative. Those arts were already exceptional, and he was not talkative. He cloaked himself in silence. I thought Faust would be the one to survive. Then this isn't so strange either. Huh. Who are you? Who am I? You want? When you fight for myself? Ah, the exalted Ursus. Here you were supposed to be the last one standing. Looks like the core city's back up to speed. It didn't stop for long. On the upside, that should have been reunion, taking in a group of infected migrants from Lungman. I hope. But we may have to change up our strategy. We can expect the city to take a few more stops along the way until the enemy commander decides to announce her plan, then she'll stop taking in infected refugees. At that time, should Wei and Wu decide to attack, the enemy will redeploy the defensive units. We may be exposed in the process and come under attack. I hope our agreement with Miss Fumizuki will buy us some time from Chief Wei. We're already very close to the center of the core city. There's a lot of passages above and below us. It seemed like they were part of the city's transit system. After the catastrophe, everything stopped working. That does mean it's impossible for this city to function and even move? Could this be the underground structure Dr. Kals was talking about? Regardless, these passages make good cover for us. The number of enemy guards has nearly doubled the storage area close to Central District. We haven't seen much resistance since entering the core city, but once we proceed to the Central District, we should expect to run into a lot more Reunion forces. Recon Special Ops teams are already in position. So far, so good. Why do we only have 3 teams working together? Recon and Spec Ops both have their own missions. Radian is leading the Recon team for this operation as one of Rhode Island's communications specialists. Radian. Thanks to Radian, the Recon team serves the focal point for our comms in this operation. Even here in the core city, we'll be able to communicate with the other teams. That's because of their hard work. I didn't even see them. Recon team always works alone. Outcast, Radiant, and Scout, who heroically gave his life in the Chernobog rescue mission. The elite operators leading the Recon teams are responsible for leading their squads alone, identifying and reporting threats, attempting to resolve without assistance. Radiant isn't as skilled in combat as the other two, but she's a unique talent at Rhodes Island when it comes to directly influencing the course of battle. We've got 3 teams engaging this assault operation. We don't need Radiant to trouble herself with combat. As for the Spec Ops, their mission also avoids direct conflict. So you're not going to tell me what it is, I take it? It's enough to know that they're necessary. You'll know the details very soon enough. Each team makes up a link in a chain of our strategy. That stable structure breeds a stable result. Conversely, a formidable opponent has a tangled and twisted root structure. They pull in nutrients from every level. Hacking off branches of them does no harm. We have to set their roots alight before they even know we're here. I think I get it. Pretty sure you get it all. Doctor. Technically, I believe our character just has a PhD. They're not a medical doctor. Wait a second. Some distant vagues are coming to me. An orderly, unchanging flow with no conflict. Ironclad, and they are moving. Guard team, let us avoid them and find another way. No time to lose. Amiya. Dr. Calcit? Careful, can't you feel it? Attention operators, protective gear on. B. Rosmontis, are you feeling any anomalies? So, this is beyond Rosmontis' arts. You can't rely entirely on emotions, Amiya. There's more to feel than feelings alone. When you run your fingers through a head of a hair, the first thing you feel is neither longing nor joy. It's something more base than that. You can go back up the surface from the depths, Amiya. Only you can. I'll try, Dr. Calcit. There's a sliver of energy and the strong scent in the air like a corpse. No, this isn't a real one. Could it be? It's Sarka's arts, thick with the smell of death. A ritual? It's an ancient ritual that runs itself after taking shape. These are not modern arts. It's definitely not a modern tactic. Are these Sarka's magic types unique? Yeah, this is very unusual. The ones we know today can't perform arts like this. So it's mostly a lost art. I understand what you mean, Dr. Calcit. This is an ancient Sarka's ritual, not a product of modern science of Originium arts. So it's ancient lost magic rather than modern science magic, if that makes any sense. Our enemy may be of the purest Sarkas. These are techniques not known to any modern country, passed down only those among ancient Sargonian nomads. This ritual relies on Oreopathy infection, the caster's peculiar understanding of Originium. Calc energy is seeping into the core, spilling out and enveloping the entire block. Can't even imagine how the potent tempest at the center of the ritual would affect a living being. It would know the difference between friend or foe. Any living thing would slowly be pulled apart. It doesn't use itself for modern combat. The cost outweighs any potential gain. Some phrasing may seem alarmist, but that's what this ritual is called. It's not surprising the device at the center is called an altar, considering how horrifically destructive it is. That the uninitiated refer to this as witchcraft. I don't think ordinary circus mercenaries would know how to use this type of arts. You'd have to have extensive knowledge and combat experience from Kazdel to pull off this kind of ritual. You would need to actually be a caster. But he's only a Kazdel Sarkaz. Not one of the descendants of the ancient Sarkaz still wanders this world. Calcite is the second layer of protective equipment designed to protect against the arts? Not entirely. The amount of energy the rituals is producing exceeds the maximum tolerance of our equipment. This can only be completed successfully in a city lost to a catastrophe. Our gear will not negate the effects of the ritual. This power derives from antiquity. It cannot be separated. All we can do is mitigate its lethality and destroy it after clearing the area. A Sarkaz ritual is not only a challenge to modern technology, it's almost as if it's standing to once again challenge other civilizations of this world, as if they've plotted throughout history. That's a metaphor. Yes, but Sarkis' history is more than metaphorical. Reunion Element guarding Chernobog is not a typical group. I've said that much already. Reunion may very well rely on hubs and neural networks to operate as a single unit on a large scale. But for today's purely push strategy driven environment, Reunion would be something of an anomaly. Imagine if soldiers who could not deal with infected, with no training how to fight them, and infiltrated the core city, they would suffer crushing defeat. Right. Then let me think. Dr. Alex, Dr. Calcit. The places where the enemy performed the Sarkis rituals must be important locations or critical transport hubs. They're much more familiar with the terrain than we are. They would have mapped out the paths long before we could. Must have been defenses in place before we even started our operation. The only advantage we have is our intelligence. We know how they're deployed, and that they know nothing about us. We have to move quickly and wipe out the enemies guarding the area. The faster we do, the safer we'll be. Don't let them alert other guards. Don't even think about an ambush. We can't waste time here. Right, I'll help with the assault. Dr. Calcit, I think if... Alright, you don't need my assistance, Doctor. Is there something I can help with? Please help out me. I command the operation. You'll evaluate progress of battle. Roger. Rosmontis, moving out. We'll vacate the area of this battle and head to the city surface. Rosmontis, at least it'll be sunny. Tomorrow will be sunny. Yesterday was not. Look at them. The rest is up to you, Doctor. I know you won't let us down. Cal said we won't see that disappointment again. You'll never step in the same river twice. There won't be a second time. Even with the same person, the same thing, a different time, we'll have a different outcome. This world will change. You believe it, don't you? Yes, it makes sense you wouldn't. But I believe it. Doctor, a person like that, I don't know. If it wasn't this time right now, it would be different. I've seen a lot, so very many. If someone else, even if everyone else won't, I can understand. Cal, we had a little more time. You and I. You can prove you're not the doctor that was stuck in the past. It's time. No matter how, Doctor, you have to. Avatar. Oh, it says Avatar above his head. Those structures are pushing with strange energy. What are they? They seem to be a byproduct of Sarkas or Ingenium Arts. Dr. Kelsey's reminded. Oh. Though we've taken all steps to keep ourselves protected, that thing will still cause harm to our operators, so make sure to keep your distance. Patriots guerrillas also seem to have taken some protective measures, but there's no way to completely offset the harm of this weapon. Squads with no exposure to the mysterious rituals may suffer heavy losses because of these strange structures. What's its range? Emits a pulse. A recommended deployment for units. Gonna put my 2 vanguards here. Gonna need Gummy here for some... Actually, no, I can just use Shining. That should be fine. Bruise can go here. I can put Saria here in case it becomes necessary. I can just have him cover that. Alright, let's get GA out here. Oh, he's got a skill. Oops, I forgot to change his skill 1, skill 3.
Mission accomplished.
Easy. Mission complete. Very precise and efficient command, Doctor. Yeah, I guess, it does make things a little easy. All allies units have less block. Oh my. In that case, Jay will have 0 block. I'll need someone stronger. Silver Ash might be too much. Too good. Let's keep things at least reasonable here. And once again, let's reduce him to skill 3 here. This is fine. This should do the trick. Alright, let's get to Stale down here. Thorns over here again. Alright, yeah, that'll give Saria an extra block in case things get hairy. I can't use a bagpipe because she'll have 0 block if I do that. Oh, he hit Thorns. Well, it doesn't matter. Thorns with that is still amazing. Going to be amazing, so... Yeah, Thorns with the Hawk buff is also kind of overkill. Look how quickly he melted those guys.
Accomplished.
Dang, that was good. That was satisfying. And we should just surrender. The Doctor, their side, on our side, they'll never beat us. Excellent. Enemy's no longer fighting the characteristic style of scattered guerrillas. Now we've clash head-on. Tactics. This one's listed as harder, so let's go with a practice plan first. Oh, there's no story part first. Well, that's fine. Not a problem. I'll just put this over here. Put this saga over here. Oh, crap, I need to put someone over there. I didn't bring enough ranged units. What I can do is get Bagpipe to take this guy down. I'm definitely gonna need an AoE medic at this rate. Well, since I've got the range to do so... There we are. That's one down. Need Thorn, here it seems. Pretty sure I know how to beat this now, but let's keep going just to see what exactly spawns here, because the biggest stuff always goes at the end. Crap, a leak. Well, that's what the practice mode is for. I didn't believe put operators here makes this a bit more rough than it needed to be.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, so I need to avoid the 2 leaks, and I'm pretty sure I know how. Alright, we're gonna want W for this. Be near the top. Yeah, she is. I also helped to bring an AoE. Medic, here we are, perfume. Be good. I don't need so many melee units to bring. No, there's too many units over there. Let's, oh yeah, I was eventually able to beat the other yesterday's dingy contract daily. Turns out my strategy was on the right track. It's just that since enemies were moving too fast, I needed to use Suzerain to slow them down, and that's ended up getting me the risk 8 win. That was quite nice. Oh, Ifrit. Why didn't I think to bring Ifrit? This is pretty much an ideal spot for her. I need to do this right away just to try and clear them out. Oh shit. Well, that's what I get for not paying close enough attention, but... Two, 4. Saga will go. Put her up here, actually. I need to at least take out one of these guys. And yeah, if it covers that lane completely, she should be able to handle all of it on her own. Alright, keep the medic here. There we are. Yeah, Ifrit can handle that just fine, I'd say. You can handle... course. She can handle herself, yeah. Might as well put an explosive to her. There we go. But sorry, here so she can keep everyone healed. Okay, good. All the buffers or enemy buffers are gone. Siege is probably better in this case. Neon can hold the fort up there, I think. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
KO obtained. Warehouse, 12:40 a.m. All these warehouses and storage equipment. This must be the warehouse district. A bit Captain Obvious, aren't you there, Aramia? You're stay on this pass, we'll reach the central district. Amia, come look in the warehouse. Is that? Oh, signs of combat using sharp blade type arts. Made quick work of 3 reunion guys and toss them over here. Still going, huh? Dr. Calcit, I'm asking you and the medic operators to take care of the reunion people. They may have important information. And we picked up Madam Chen's trail here. That would seem most likely, since there's not too many people running around with magic swords and all that. Sorry. I always get messages when I'm streaming. You don't isn't always that case. Alright, blood stains. Oh, it looks like she's hurt. There's a trail of blood here, but it stops over here. She's got her bleeding under control then. Only one person left the scene, so it must be Madam Chen. Hold on, Madam Chen, we're coming. Feels like deja vu. Yeah, Shinnamog was just like this. But Madam Chen was able to take on a rogue reunion team all by herself back there. This time it's completely different. We had a cooperation agreement then, nothing else. I was only starting to learn who Madam Chen was, but here we're already... Is that a civilian? Where'd she come from? We haven't found their hideout. This is an Ursa's graveyard. Stay alert, but hold your fire. We're a neutral group researching the infected, madam. We're here to help. Mean no harm. You're regular infected Ursus. You want to play infected? Bullshit. You don't know what infected... Don't you know what the infected done to us? And we'll keep your distance if you feel unsafe. We'll stay 20 meters back. No, I'm infected too. So I'm not supposed to talk to you like that, right? You'll save them? All infected should just die. I should die too. If there's no infected, I wouldn't have gotten infected. All they think about is revenge and hurting others. Is that what they do? Is that what I should be doing? I mean, I comfort her, okay? No, not now. Let her vent. All these painful memories she built up over the last month are stabbing into her consciousness. It's time she faces them. There's a chance for her to pull them all out. You know who we are, infected? Infected just like you, alive and dead. Infected who managed to barely keep themselves alive thanks to reunion. And the countless infected who died here thanks to reunion. But we weren't affected before. They've scattered the people of Chernobog in all directions. They've hunted us down, started a slaughter, turned to torture, and finally they dumped the survivors like trash. You know how many starved or froze to death? For those of us who survived, were all infected by constant exposure to originium, every last one of us. You trust us. You don't have to take us to the other patients. We'll leave you what you need for critical care, and then we're gone. I don't trust you. Did Ursa send you, Lungman? If it really was them, we'd be dead already. It's you. Amiya, scan the ID code. Calcit? Guard, explain yourself. Been a while. Rhodes Island? Guard? Been a while, Amiya. Doctor. Calcit. Alex. Ooh. Who could that be? I've managed to live up my situation much more. Alright, what's challenge mode here? Gorilla Heralds have increased HP. That's it? Although I might want to bring someone from a range here. Maybe even a healer, actually. An E2 Pelopsis wouldn't go amiss. I still need to get mine to Elite 2, but I'm missing the materials for it, and I've just got so many things, like I need to probably need to prioritize some more people with true damage. Alright, the Heralds are these guys with the aura, so I need to... I need to take out this one. Bagpipe, please help him out. Flopsis, you're... time to shine. Alright, Ifrit should be able to handle this. Alright. Alright, let's get some more here. Alright, let's get Thorns up here. That should make it easier for me. I best put her here. Alright, keep everyone healed up to the best of your ability then. Alright, he should be able to deal some good damage to that one over there, thanks to his extended range. Sadly, he's gonna prioritize the other ones soon, but... Alright, the faster I kill him so he doesn't have to... There we are, the other Herald's gone, so... Plant your bombs. There we are. That's all the Heralds gone, which means the enemies can no longer use the buffed attacks. Excellent. And that's the last of them. And there we are, challenge mode complete. Excellent. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Although I guess to be fair, it is a bit tricky since you can't put any melee operators in the middle to take out those buffers. First. Actually, is there a good effort spot? Actually, there is. Top row and bottom row. Definitely have to keep that in mind then. Alright, let's continue on to the next spot then. Bard, explain yourself. I must look exactly like a reunion member, huh? Each other. Right, everything this lie. You and have always been the same size, isn't that right? How do you do find your food the people in the shelter don't have long? What more do you want? Someplace safe first. Stay away from a guard. I'm staying back. I know things my bard explain. We have to be careful. All the Ursus here become infected, no fault of their own. They had a tough time. Most of them already are on the verge of mental breakdown. All it takes is someone to push them over the edge. You had it tough. You're psycho murder. Sick freak. What happened to me? Look what I've become. If you don't leave right now, the devils will find you. You'll be handed over to Reunion. Patriots troops have completely pulled out of this area. If you're caught, I can't save you at that point. Just let me die, then watch your monsters run rampant. What about the gorillas so-called just the infected? Are they any different from the rest of Reunion? They are. Without them, we'd be dead already. And tell me then, right now, they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying. Why are they still with Reunion? Why do they do it for a home? Why are they rebelling? Why are they walking out? Why do they do all this without even knowing? Why would they do this knowing they'd be spat upon and persecuted? Why didn't your great gorillas fight back against the patrolling devils? Watch them use their own hands to rip and tear. Patriot can't be everywhere at once. When Patriot has to command his forces to defend the sanctity of life, something's gone horribly wrong. But as long as the guerrillas continue to pass through this area, I can assure you the truly wicked Reunion have not set foot here. That's the difference between Reunion's thugs and Patriot's guerrilla warriors. Patriot and the Circle as a whole are much more disciplined than Reunion's ranks. Where are they then? Why aren't they here? They left. The other infection was so much worse, so cruel. How is that not their fault? It's not the guerrillas. They never would have turned against us, right? Just out for revenge. You're wrong. The guerrillas did the right thing, and while, as you said, some may be trying to take revenge on the guerrillas, they give you a chance to survive, so Reunion's retaliating. That's all. No, they did more than that. One might even say they're defending your dignity. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw a number of soldiers telling those to call you by your names rather than your numbers. Isn't that right? And the reason they left us alone was so that we could help you when they're away. Chernobog's already been cut up into many pieces. There's some places the guerrillas are stationed, but also many where they're not. If no one can maintain discipline, then if you want to survive, you can only depend on us. That's even assuming we survive. Amiya, do you believe everything I just said right now? No. Because girl, look, he's Reunion. How can you believe anything coming from him? What about me? The bind their bullshit now that I'm infected? Look, the people you said wanted to murder us, aren't they, Reunion? Now that I'm infected, is Reunion suddenly going to take me and treat me better? How am I supposed to know who's who? Which one of you's going to kill me? Amiya, Dr. That's it. Don't get worked up. That's it. So we should keep moving. Why are you here, you of all people? Are you trying to eradicate Reunion? Rhodes-Island, you really are no better. Get that for now. The Sarkos mercenary control is going to pass this warehouse. If we don't deal with them or at least high, they're going to find us and take us away. Not to mention the regular Reunion patrols. We don't have much time to find supplies. That's why so many are starving and short of medicine. There's a lot of death among the people of Chernobog. Amiya Calcit, also doctor, I really hope you can trust. Oh wow, thanks for the raid, Plavos. Let's see if I can do the shout out here. Command here. Let's see here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Plavos. Welcome to the stream. I do just about anything on this channel, so feel free to stop by anytime something catches your eye. We're just in the middle of the Arknights main story right now. We're in chapter 7. Raid. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, guard. Infected Ursus woman. Infected Ursus woman, I have some honest questions for you. Your accent. Capital of the Empire, aren't you? But you speak is so old-fashioned. You're educated. I was a copyist at the university before. It's all gone now, thanks to you. Alright, do you trust the man behind you, our infected former employee now with Reunion? is your employee. One of our old science functions is to help innocent infected survive in combat environment. Whether or not you're innocent remains to be seen. However... Ah! Halsit. What are you doing? She summoned her monster? What is... Never thought I'd see the day monster was after me. The blade pressed against her throat has an incision angle of only 8 degrees, another 6 mm deeper, and it severs an artery. Miss? Did he truly work so hard to ensure your survival as he claimed? Asking, what are you getting at? Did he and his reunion element, or any part thereof, threaten your life or take any action to harm you? I will deal with him in accordance to your response. Are you threatening me with his life? We have nothing to do with each other. But I him individually. Did he go along with you in the crimes against humanity? Dr. Calcid, I'm insulted. I can only rely on the words of the eyewitness and victim. Since you claim to have guaranteed her right to life, then I have young lady's testimony by which to adjudicate your claim. Adjudicate. Now that's a $5 word right there. You gave only your side of the story. But what she says is she's also in a different position. You have power. You can use violence. It doesn't matter what you did with the violence. Yeah, it's the sarcasm. The targets are getting close. But did he or did he not protect you from reunion? Or did he not effectively keep you safe from aggression? Dr. Castle, the patrols here. It's not the guerrillas. Don't let them... Not making any sense. I'm confident our actions are well within ethical parameters of Ursus. It was you who made the accusation against him. He did go out regularly about this time. Dr. Castle, let me stop them, or at least let me go somewhere else. I need an answer. Speak or we'll never know the truth. 24 meters out in a straight line. 22 meters. Stir. Doctor. No, he didn't do anything wrong. At least nothing I saw. I'm a doctor. You put on a good show. Thank you for your time. Darn it, Dr. Calcid, I knew it. Let's go, Doctor. Next target's the Sarkas patrol team. I'm too. Guard, was it? You're wrong about me, but I will protect you. I will get your revenge for you. They'll pay for what they did to you, my family, and the common people. They'll pay. All of it. Yeah, from what we saw last time, Rosmontis is way more powerful than her age would suggest, and also far more brutal. Alright, let's see here. What's going on? Those Sarkas soldiers aren't being harmed by the ritual structures. Oh, damn it, they're even getting more fierce after being exposed to this stuff. It all makes sense now. Those mysterious Sarkas rituals really do have a different effect on them. These guys also have high magic resistance if I remember right, so I'll need to be very careful. Alright. Alright, so it does miss that spot, so I'll need to keep in. It's one down. Since they're all moving here. Wait, that's out of the attack range, right? Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, crew should be able to deal some damage to them while we're waiting. Probably want Thorns up here, just because he can should be able to out DPS anything along the way. Oh dear. Ifrit, go here. Not sure if this is going to be enough, but... oh, wait, it might be. Yeah, Ifrit's taking care of this lane completely. Might as well activate his skill just to get charging towards his next one easier. Alright, we're gonna replace her with Saria. So next we're going to put, there we are. W can handle this here. Might be good. That might off some. Ooh, this will make it easier. There we go. Excellent. Alright, his skill's permanent now, so I can probably just auto until the end here. He's gonna kill them pretty reliably, so I don't need to worry. Alright, so after they get buffed, they seem to do magic damage instead of physical. I'll need to keep that in mind. I'll need to keep that in mind. Ritual has no offense on these, Sarkos, but our operators aren't immune. Why? They didn't look like they were with the gorilla team. Strange. Oh, just thank you. It always says you don't thank people for doing jobs. Effects of the Oriopathy inhibitor will take a while to show, but for now you should be feeling less pain. Medicines back to the others. There isn't much, probably only enough for one dose, but it should help with the acute symptoms. Sorry, but we can't help much. We have to defeat the leader of Reunion before we can do anything else. Also, if Reunion breaks into a full-scale riot again, we won't be able to handle them. Those things I said to you, like this before. I used to hate you people, but now I'm like you, too. I very nearly killed him. Without his help, we might already be dead. But every time I let us go find supplies, someone died. I thought for sure this was proof. Working with Reunion, why with us? No, we're already infected. Does Reunion really hate Ursa so much? People don't really need much to indulge the ugliest side of their nature. Just giving them free reign can contaminate every part of a city. How's that you scared me? Amiya, you shouldn't be letting these games get the better of you. Just once or twice is enough. It'll spoil our plans if you waste too much time talking. Dr. Cal said she lied. Were you really gonna kill me? Pathetically, not every infected so honest after they've been hurt. I just acted on impulse before myself. Of course not. You're a Rhodes Island operator. I trust you over all others. Let's call it a form of psychological treatment for her. Naturally, the way when her responded proved to your innocence. Oh, but that look on her face was so dark and terrifying. Where we thought you were going to... Your act was convincing. Sounds fine to me. I wouldn't do it, but I'd like to make people think that I would. Calcit, you really pushed it. No more terrorizing guards. Don't worry, guard. If she did go too far, I would have stepped in. And all that spike your emotional state? Did all that spike your emotional state? Should I help you recuperate? Oh, no need. I'd be awful weak if I needed the Amiya treatment just after that. After all, the one I really worry about is the little one standing by the door. But even that's looking better. She and I sorted things out. I think I get it, but I still can't let go of the time she split a person clean in half with a sweep of a claymore. That's gonna be with me my whole life. Oh, I know the incident you're talking about. Or did you know she saved 4 civilian lives during that operation? The military was testing weapons on them. An abandoned weapon-grade experimental caster they bought from a Sargon slaver. The entire batch of casters had their pituitary glands surgically removed. Glands were replaced with an originium device that kept them moving without input from their nervous systems. They were already dead. Holy shit, they've really done a lot of mad science here, haven't they? Oh. Only Rosmontis with her unique fighting style could destroy the experimental infected organs. She did nothing wrong. That's what happened? Guard, I think you misjudged Romantis the same way the young lady misjudged you. What you look like and any rumors going about you are anyone's first window to your personality. No matter what you did, they'll be looking at you as Reunion first. If we never got past the surface, we'd never know anything, let alone learn to trust. No one tries to find the truth, and no matter how hard we work to sow the seeds, they won't germinate. And anyway, Rosmontis is right in front of you. Why don't you just ask her? Ask her? Just ask. Rosmontis sure can be scary. Not like that, she won't know what to say. Rosmontis, what are you here for? And like I said, getting revenge for my family. Done asking, but I don't even know what I asked. I was angry at Azazel before, now I was rude as Montes. What a mess I am. But you trust Patriot. Tell us about Patriot and his gorillas and the reunion. Pretty sure Dr. Callis and Dr. Alex here can make sense of it. The only reason anyone here is still alive, why so many Ursas were able to make it to Chernobog, is because Patriot and his gorillas. The people respect them. When the guerrilla fighters were around, there was peace. Nobody dared raise a hand against anyone else. Not only did they hand out supplies and resources, they even worked to make the locals' lives better. Patriot was going to let me leave the city, but I decided to stay, see how things turned out. I overheard him talking about the leader of Azazel. I think even if it's all an act, he's at least working hard to keep up the act. Also, Mr. Scout there died to protect me. Patriot respected Scout. The operator, sacrificed himself to share in a bog. I need a drink. I need hydration. Give me a moment, please. Alright, thank you. Alright, next here. A scout! Rosemontis. What happened to Scout? Why can't I remember? He died. This emptiness. Is that him? Scout, I forgot again? But the terminal. How could I forget again? January 3rd. An old man with white hair brought a charred blackened object. Mechanist couldn't stand after seeing it. The old man nodded and left. Dr. Kelsey didn't say anything, only patted my head. It was Scout's. Scout is gone too. Scout was the one who didn't even have a shadow, wasn't he? Yeah, wouldn't he be the one who came back when no one else did? Wasn't he the one with a never-ending story? I searched the logs. Scout made me a bow. That's a toy for little girls. I don't play with toys anymore. Why did Scout die? Why? Rosmontis, give me your hand. Close your eyes, Rosmontis. Out elite operators aren't that different from my teammates. Doctor, I've got something to say. On your rescue operation, Scout led the recon team. He never knew you like you are now, but he said he knew you before, like Ace. He held back the Sarkis mercenaries to save my life. Knowing Scout, he could have easily gotten out if he wanted to. He told me to tell you something. Right, I remember now. He said he would never forget fighting by your side. He also wanted you to stop being commander, but things being as they are, I think you probably couldn't just stand by and watch. Boss sacrificed himself to save me too. That means I got 2 elite operators' lives on my shoulders, but Mr. Scout said they didn't die for any one person, they died for an idea. His team did, and so did mine. So I decided to look to Reunion. I had to see where things were going and how I could help Rhodes Island. I saw the guerrillas had their own idea, a firm, pure conviction that they were fighting for. They were a little more savage, of course, but they never found joy in the violence. That's what I saw in them. If Reunion was supposed to be about liberating the infected, the guerrillas, they were to exterminate the oppressors. They exterminate those who enslave and those who threaten the common folk, all of them to a man. That's because of Patriot. Patriot taught them, led them, and protected them. Before Patriot set out and Chernobog on a mission, I had a talk with them. Just how old is that warrior? But he still shared some of his booze with me. It was the first time anyone treated me like that. He may indeed be much older than you think. Have you heard the legend about him leaving Ursus? I have. He led an entire elite division out. The Great Rebellion proved to be fertile ground for all sorts of things that otherwise would have been absurd. Truth is, there aren't many of the soldiers he led out of Ursus left. Their clashes with the Ursus regulars must have cost them a lot of men. Most of his guerrillas are fresh recruits and people who volunteered to join when they fought in the Northwest Tundra. Their battles of prestige, their ideals, all won them recruits. They used to work well with the leader of Reunion, but for some reason, maybe related the burning hate the infected have for the people versus things turned out like this. It's what it is. Everyone alive today suffers catastrophes, madness, and death. All kinds of suffering the world heaps on them. Titania, I remember your name, Titania. That's right. Does your knee hurt? What's that? 3 days ago, you tripped trying to run away. It got better a while ago. I'm Ursus. I'm not like whatever your race is. Us Ursus are much sturdier. I'm glad. I look pretty nasty. Here I am doing a medic operator's job without any training. I've got a lot on my plate, Doctor. I understand. Medic didn't come with you? Why bring her up? Oh, don't worry about it. I can tell by the look in Rosemontis' face what happened. We lost a lot of people, but Rhodes Island, it's on. I'm getting the impression you don't know the core city's on a collision course with Reunion, with Lungman. Oh, we're talking about the reinforces the Battle of Reunion? Moving the core city is Reunion's only play. I heard about that. The core city is broadcasting an Ursus identification code. Wait, what? Hold up. No way. That doesn't make any sense. Now you know why we're here. What's the problem? Makes Rhodes Island just quiet. Nothing. We've been talking so long. If Patron is men are as good as you say, why is Reunion still running amok here in Ursus? Because Reunion shouldn't be doing this. Huh? Hard. I think you would be a great help in our operations since you're familiar with both the Infected and Reunion. Would you be willing to rejoin our team? Oh, but you can't leave yet, can you? Right, I'm sure you could tell just by looking at me, right? Sorry, I know I'm a decade older than you, but sometimes you make me feel like a kid. No need to blame yourself. I could even say Rhodes Island will honor your work. But you're in a very dangerous position. Guard, if Reunion falls here, your work to save the infected and maintain their basic living conditions will be much more difficult. Are you at all worried that will come to pass? No, I'm not. Because Reunion is Patriot. As long as he's here, Reunion won't fall. A lot of guerrilla fighters left camp and gathered up. I'm thinking it's because he may be back already, and if he's here, I believe Reunion can still change. But Reunion lacks the impetus to change. Look at the evidence. Tallulah is certainly not devoted herself to the cause. Chernobog's core city, the ruins of Chernobog back there, and the Ursus infected. Can't forget that the Ursus Third Army is still out there waiting to act. That will make everything drastically worse. But now Reunion is relatively strong, and there's a few things Rhodes Island can't handle. This is one of those things. Rhodes Island is a corporation. Dr. Calcet has been very clear about that time and again. I believe in Boss, Mr. Scout, and I believe in Patriot. I know. Aren't you mad? Why should I be mad at you over things we can't do? Things we haven't done? So much has happened in these past 2 weeks, and we've all changed a lot. We're not about to turn on each other just because of the infected. I think all that happened in Chernobog, the guard I saw, were the same. Correct. I can't stand hurting people like that. No matter who's doing it to who, I won't stand for it. If Patriot wants a clean house and reunion, I have to stand with him. With his men and with all the reunion members who believe in Patriot. We do not consider your new way of thinking a threat to our interests. In fact, we encourage all of our operators to learn more of the outside world, seek their own goals, build their self-confidence. Our ideas are constantly changing. Thank you, Dr. Calcedamia. Oh yes, you can also contact the doctor later. Anytime. As for my responsibilities, Amia, Doctor, will they be more important? I wouldn't put it that way, Guard. It's more important to decide for yourself what you want to do. And personally, I think that any of us would have done the same in your position. Different people make different choices. If it's important to you, that's important. I hope you find a place for yourself among the artists like you wanted. I hope you can protect those deserving. Why are you looking at me? No reason, just thinking. Oh yes, regarding your pay, I'm afraid your work here doesn't support a salary. Also, Guard, please do tell me, if Patriot betrays Tallulah, what happens then? That won't happen. Patriot trusts Tallulah deeply. What about the other way around? Dr. Calcit? What if Tallulah betrays Patriot? Or what if I told you that we encountered Reunion Commander Frostnova, and by any objective measure are responsible for her death? Calcit, what are you saying? That Patriot's daughter? If we fight Patriot, that would be the worst case scenario, and that's what the Puppet Masters would want. If Tallulah really is turning a blind to, or even allowing the infected to harm civilians in spite of Patriot's stance, I believe that's no longer just turning a blind eye. The law of infected will make Patriot into a target. Those who don't know the truth, and those who let their hatred get the better of them, and those who want to. I have to go. I have to tell Patriot, but Rhodes Island, will he be your enemy? I hope not. I've heard he's one of the worst bosses in the game if we do fight him. I didn't think things would turn out like this. It's not the obvious step for a reunion to take, whether Misha or Frost Nova. Us reunion, Lungman 2, we can't let anyone else slip through these cracks. Doctor, we still have a lot to do. Just thinking about what comes next is making me tired. Before that, we have to find Madame Chen, and most importantly, the leader of Reunion, because she's the cause of all this. Right, Team Mantra 2, come in. The captain has determined Reunion's communication method. It's primitive, even artificial looking. As for personnel, she's just about done clearing the area. Not the gorillas, though. They're tough. Elysium, huh? Should we eliminate them? No need for that. We're not here to eliminate them or have them butcher each other. We're not here to stir up internal conflict. They should oppose those who misled them. Now? That's our question. I'm good. Naturally, not now. The spirit is rotten, but the fabrication of a backbone still remains. Take it away or break it and watch them crumble. That's what we might have done first. Tallulah was a step ahead of us. She stirred up this conflict and fanned its flames. I originally thought she'd gone mad, but this is a poison, not a madness. The infected the people of the city will surely rise up. Tallulah gave them the chance to intermingle and build bridges. She must still have a queen on board, or she wouldn't be so bold. I firmly believe she wants to destroy Reunion in the most dishonorable possible way. This is a poison we must neutralize. But all this hinges on what Patriot decides to do. Looks like we've successfully infiltrated the core city. Because what we do next can hardly be called an infiltration, Doctor. As I said when we started, infiltration is only about 20% of our plan here. To get to the core command tower and the generator to halt Chernobog's movement, we have to go through the central district. Now, the enemies in our path are not your run-of-the-mill Reunion, nor are they brutish Sarkos cell swords. Reunion's now running low on leaders. Let's put W aside for now. As a tactician, you should be more concerned about this than Tallulah, Reunion's a tyrant. The infected guerrillas of the northern plains, a thorn in the hinterland of Ursus's 4th Army Northwest. Since its formation, it has only ever had one leader. Ordinary resistance fighters get slaughtered, but these guerrillas were able to turn the tables on the butchers. Local stakeholders could request a mobilization of a division or two to knock them out, but that would be taken of an admission of incompetence to the generals of the state council. The war raged for so long, the infected hiding out in the snow came to call the guerrillas their Aegis. The Aegis of the infected. The Yeti Squad was one of its subsets, and its members did not consist solely of the infected. The exiles, fanatics, maimed, elves, Durin, and Sarkaz. The guerrillas did not fight for the infected alone. Sounds familiar. That's exactly what you're thinking. Just like Rhodes Island, yes. Just as before, Rhodes Island will benefit from your intuition, Doctor. I thought you wouldn't appreciate that. Would you rather I didn't? You want me to reprimand you? Not now. I don't think you do, and I don't think there's anything wrong with what you've just said. An unexpectedly apt analogy, the guerrilla fighters also only trust one commander and embrace that one commander. Yes, Doctor, the guerrilla force is another sort of Rhodes Island in itself. But their leader? No. Doctor, prepare yourself well, you'll regret it. Even though one of our objectives is to clear a path to the central district in the generator area, for your own safety, I hope you and Amiya will not face them. But if this is inevitable, I can only just repeat what you just said. Prepare yourself, and before you face him, you must prepare to face his guerrillas. I rarely offer my advice to others, Doctor, but this is Patriot. Buldrok's team. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I'm just gonna stick to his title of Patriot. Code name, that is. Huh. Still another block? No, I have to tell Patriot. If Tallulah lets these people strike the guerrillas, then the guerrillas, they will pull by their own. Patriot's the only level-headed one left in Reunion. Where do you think you're going? You. Sarkas. What brigade are you with? What business do you have in the Central District? Explain to me. Or maybe you're with that old Wendy man. You. Prey ran right up to me its own. What'd you learn, weak little infected outsider? Ask back to the doctor. Dude. Alright, what's the challenge mode? Challenge. Mercenary fighters have significantly increased attack speed. I think I can still do this, but I'm going to play it safe here. By power asserter, I can tell you right now I'm never losing this mission, but let's go with someone who's going to make it easier, but not too much easier. Then again, I guess with Ifrit and Thorns, that's already given. So let's go with a tank. Mudrock should be sufficient. Alright, Ifrit should make this significantly easier. Mercenary does not take damage when coming in contact, and attacks deal insane arts damage. Mudrock. Alright, wait until these guys are all online, and then this. Thorns should be able to do the damage here. Here we are. Yeah, that boosted Mudrock's defense, so we should be fine there. Might as well put some backup on this front since Ifrit has that one completely covered. Place your bombs, W. Thank you very much. Excellent. Use your skill there, please, Cruz. Place your bombs, W. We're gonna end on an explosion. Kaboom! Haha! We need more, much more. I'm invincible. Certainly feels that way, that's for sure. Zarka's casters have appeared in the battlefield, and it seems Originium altars may be affecting their magic. However, don't panic, we have ways of dealing with them. Actually, I think I might want to bring someone else ranged. Let's bring Kajera, actually.
Oh, won't you want me leading, Doctor?
Let's replace, since I'm not using her, Estelle too much, let's bring her. Alright. I like Kajera, although she is in a bit of a weird spot. She can freeze enemies, but the rate is a bit low, so if you want to crowd control, click may be better. And of course,
Anyone
Golden
we've left
Glow is
behind?
absurd.
Let me quell the enemy.
I'd better do this one. As nice as Saga is, if you put her too close to the blue box, she absolutely will leak enemies. Should be able to do this, help things out a bit. Since Cruz has her ability ready, let's do this. Jera.
No need for mercy on the enemy, correct?
Thorns and... There we are. This should be sufficient. Get this going. This should make things a little easier. Cruz, use your ability. Use yours as well.
Aimed at you know.
There we are. That's probably one of the worst parts, so I think we're in good shape. W, do me a favor and weaken that, take that guy out. Oh, these guys deal primarily magic damage, so I have to... Alright, use your ability there. There we go. Pretty sure that was the last of them, so I'm pretty sure this is it. There we are. Mission complete. Very precise and efficient command, Doctor. Do-do. The challenge mode. What's the challenge mode? Enemies have minus 60 movement speed, but greatly increased HP and attack. Oh, I'm out of stamina already. Well, I'm about to expire some of these, so let's go ahead and try it now. Also might be good to bring a good archer here. Let's see here. Bartooth, Ash, Archetto, Rosemontis, Blue Poison. Exu. Let's bring Exu. I can use her in place of W to take out that last guy.
Let's go! Take them all by storm!
Let me quell the enemy.
Might be worth to get Xu over there just because she can take that guy out. We need a healer, so let's get I should probably get someone over here just to be safe. I get a full refund anyways, so no point in holding back here. Well, it doesn't. She did her job. Come on, take him down. There we are. Kiera to be here to help
No
reduce.
matter the environment, I can see them just fine.
Sorry, I can go here. Crap. Didn't expect to lose Kiera that early. Alright, Thorns, take care of him if you will. And now take care of that leader there. I guess I miscalculated there. I underestimated the archers, rather. Take care of him, will ya? Use your ability there, Cruise. There we are. And now his ability is permanent, so I don't need to worry about that anymore.
No need for mercy on the enemy, correct?
I can just distract this guy with Saga. And there we are. Easy challenge. Granted, I guess Thorns makes just about everything easy. Pristine outcome, was this also part of your calculations? Thorns is absolutely an easy mode. Now let's see here. Reunion's elite warriors have been formidable strength. Only by defeating them can we move forward. Ooh, a buffing tile. Ooh, there's a lot of spreading of my units thin here. Might be good to bring Estelle just because she has some good self-sustain. Could also bring Gummy. Gummy's not especially strong. Or I could... Silver Ash might make it a bit too easy. Operation 712. Stain 2. gonna funnel them all through here. Oh crap. I need some cheaper deployments. Pretty sure I can handle this at the very least. I guess I can use support. The only thing that gets cut off if I do is that I can't use the automatic farm, but there's not too much here worth farming if I'm honest. Alright, with this setup, they should be forced to be funneled into my units here. Alright, Thorn should be able to take care of this, no problem. That's a pretty big damage boost. This might help out a little, actually. Alright, I can't put it for there, unfortunately. But since I'm forcing everyone to funnel through here, I can put W here. And I need to do something about these guys, so let's, guess I missed someone there. Thank you very much, W. You saved the run. See if we can take on this guy a little more. There we are. Oh crap, an enemy there. Gonna need some more healing to protect these guys. And there we are.
Accomplished.
That could have been nasty, but I got it. Done, Doctor. Challenge mode has been unlocked. What is the challenge mode? Enemies have greatly increased physical defense. Oh my. Really will need mages then.
Oh, won't you want me leading, Doctor?
Fast redeploy for emergencies wouldn't go amiss. Although, no, I can still use Ifrit here. I just need to put Saria or Neon in front. Well, I guess I could also, just keep crews around. No, they have increased defense, so yeah, magic is the way to go.
Anyone we've left behind? Let me quell the enemy.
Come on, get your skill. There we are, that should force them around. Damn it. Alright, I have volcano time.
No need for mercy on the enemy, correct? not done readying. You thought I couldn't see you?
I had a backup here ready, so... Shit. Maybe. I think I can do this, I just need to be smart about it. I also might want to bring a borrow this you. Golden glow might not be a bad option.
Anyone we've left behind? Let me quell the enemy.
So I probably should put up there, huh? Swarm. This is real lucky.
I'll do my best.
Alright, protect her.
Can I really stay back?
Here. Alright, Asia and Golden Glow have this. You take care of that other one while everyone's distracted here.
Can I really keep a distance? There!
Here we are.
Mission accomplished.
A bit rough, but Golden Glow when Asia carried it. So you can draw the full extent of everyone's power. It's been nostalgic. Excellent. This one looks a bit easier to defend comparatively. Comparatively, that is. Once surrounded, face legendary guerrillas and their own tactic against them, however heavily armored, are indeed the most terrifying combatants of the army. Got crews for this one. Let's go. Should be fine. We'll see how this plays out. Chernobog Central District, 1:20 p.m. Radian. This is Ch7. We are on the edge of Central District, 410 meters from the warehouse, 16, 67 southwest. Our in positions, the operation going according to plan. Unimpeded. The situation on the ground seems in line with our expectations. Reunion has deployed the guerrilla fighters at hubs throughout the city and stationed Reunion regulars or Sarkos mercenaries elsewhere. It would be unwise to spread their defenses thinly across the entire map. They'll gather their elites in a few key locations. That's what I would do if I were leading Reunion, at least. Dr. Ch7, I know you want to speak to Raiden, Amiya. Patience. I do too. We're on a mission. Next time, okay? Oh, okay. Raiden, I have Amiya here for you. Right, Raiden, this is Amiya. What kind of operator is Raiden? We saw how Amiya and Raiden reacted. Our younger personnel love them. She may be a little too warm and friendly for adults. The adolescents have the most trouble with her. And why is that? Their need to self-actualize tends to conflict with Raiden's persistent motherliness. I generally avoid putting them on the same team. You should check the manual for such details and planning. Right, I saw Raiden, yes. That's correct. No, that's not a standard tactic for guerrilla fighters. It's more like a military. Yes, like the doctor said, Raiden. Reunion has mixed things up a bit, but you can see the shadow of the Ursus military here. They've undergone strict military training. Yes, that's likely. Core network personnel could be infected who have received Ursus military training. They're the only ones who could gather such a large group of infected. It's clear this battle won't be an easy win for us. No, I'm fine. Rosemontis and I, all of our old Xylens operators, we all wanted to be here. It's okay. Raiden and I have Dr. Alex and Dr. Ch7 with me. Alright, Ami, it's time to begin. Right, okay, Raiden, it's up to you and Ch7. First things first, we have to make good use of our comms. Team R4, activate your equipment. Raiden, it will take Rosemontis 10 minutes to cast her arts. During that time, we cannot lose comms for a split second unless we determine we have to disconnect. Continued use of magic will cause you discomfort, and if the nausea becomes unbearable, you're to immediately take the supplement I formulated for you. Moderate dizziness is a side effect. It won't harm your nervous system, but it will massively drain your strength. Careful not to overdose. In the first 10 minutes, you can take intermittent breaks. Do not overexert yourself. We're asking a lot of you, Raiden. Montis, all the enemy's messages will be sent to you from a portable terminal for Radian. Feel them and log them. Should their location change, you cannot lose them. Seize their feelings and log them again. Reach out with your body, Rosmontis, and picture yourself roaming the city. Stand, Dr. Ch7. Amiya, I know. Every word cut out for you. If anything anomalous happens, you'll stop your casting. The instant you feel any pain, let me know. Rosmontis, I'm going closer to you. Yes, I'm ready too. I'm not scared, Amiya. Don't be scared of me. I won't. I'm not scared of Rosemontis. I won't be scared. They touch foreheads. Amiya is stabilizing Rosemontis' emotions. You may not want to look directly at them, Dr. Alex. It is unwise for any but the most tragically afflicted warriors to look directly at the expression of the essence of Rosemontis' arts. Can't mean our little bunny there is. I figured you'd realize it sooner, or that you already knew but hadn't indicated such to me, but yes, Doctor. Amiya's battles, both physical and mental, have been far beyond what any human being should have to endure. What have you done? 2 or maybe 3 would be okay. The more people share the burden, the better. Doctor, I'm not talking specifically about a memory or battlefield experience. Those refer to the demands on both responsibility and physical ability. If you'd like, you could hold Amiya's hand to share that burden. Reach out to Amiya. No, not today, anyway. You and I have another urgent task. We need to buy them precious time. The pharmaceutical company investigates the root cause of a problem, adapts to the environment, and allocates the functions appropriately and looks for a breakthrough. Our target is similar and more precise. Our target is smaller and more precise than a conventional battle. A small tactical assault team's work is closer to surgery than it is to a firefight. What the warmongers can't do falls within our area of expertise. Rhodes Island is going to take out the enemy command in the core city. All of our objectives center on rooting out the cause of this disease. But even if we can't excise the cancer, if the problem, if the cause of the problem remains unknown to us, it will not fundamentally be solved. Doctor, I hope you will give this due consideration. Who are our patients? The normal infected, the Urshus who are infected to Reunion, or this very city? What is and where is the cause of this disease? We've discussed how Reunion is not maintaining the city's communication networks. It has become clear Tallulah deliberately kept Originium clusters from the catastrophe in the city to maintain a state of chaos. That will massively disrupt our communications. Even our most advanced equipment will not function under these conditions. But now, thanks to Elite Operator Radian, we'll make use of the otherwise chaotic airwaves. That leaves us with a direct, reliable method of communication and a tactical advantage. One advantage isn't enough. True. We saw the Forerunners carrying megaphones. The guerrillas use antiquated methods to carry intelligence and orders, encrypted messages. We have yet to properly map the movements of these runners, but Rosemontis is working on it. Their transmissions may not be instantaneous and are of a limited range, but it is most suitable and disciplined method in a hostile environment. Can you guess what's wrong with this method? It depends on the person first giving the order. Correct. The real commander's location is hidden. What would you do in that position? Use bait, flush them out, or cause chaos. Flush them out. Correct. Now we focus our thinking. This is another tactical advantage. Doctor, the Arthur's Montis is releasing will show us the location of every runner and their patrol routes. She will expand our consciousness and capture every physical structure within range. At the same time, our mental state will grow increasingly chaotic. Amiya is working to flatten those emotions. Radiant is the core of our emotions. Without our arts, we can communicate unimpeded for a short period of time. We just need to wait for Osmantis to finish her part, then we can go. For now, the guerrillas know nothing about us, and they're completely unaware we're targeting the communications, or that we're even able to work against the ancient Sarka's witchcraft. We do have our methods, limited as they may be. After striking the runners, the guerrillas will respond. Within half hour, they will have new runners working, and they will have hardened against further attacks. They'll be on high alert and may not have weaknesses to exploit. What's more, we'll have exposed our positioning and tactics, putting us in a difficult situation. However, we only need to execute a single surgical strike. With that one blow, we'll force the commander out. The guerrillas won't be expecting another infected Spec Ops team. This is a tactical advantage. I'm more concerned with the implementation. Will it work? I'm not going to exaggerate. Doctor, even with our 3 tactical advantage, we're more likely to fail than succeed. Then why do we do it like this? Because anything else would be even less likely to succeed. Rosemontis will have to start a research. Hold your breath and don't look. First, I found 3. Montis, you're okay. Come a little closer. 4. Running my finger over your ear like this, you can hear it. These are just fragments of your imagination. You've seen it all before. 5. Doctor, are you afraid of getting hurt? These 3 teams will split up for each fight. Each will be responsible for an enemy team and crippling the runners in a different sector. We cannot give them a chance to get the word out. Each of our squad will also redistribute a power projection, which I've already planned for. Don't worry. As for you, you're with me. It's bait. Bring your security specialist. You can't refuse, I think. The guerrillas' equipment is of excellent quality, similar to that of the Ursus military, and they keep to discipline and tactics even more harshly and effectively. Sarkas, Ursus, and Libre, and all the races are all united under a single banner. You are safe only under my protection. I don't want Rosmontis to kill you by accident. I don't want Amiya to distract herself trying to protect you. And right in, you haven't even met. Can't cause trouble with me. Wait, Rosmontis? Radiant, sever Rosmontis' connection now. Amiya, her mental state? But Rosmontis, the scene I reached out to is stable. Nothing strange is happening. It shouldn't have. It's falling. She's looking at the sky. Ah, she's falling. Body temperature dropping, shortness of breath, sharp decrease in endorphin levels. Does she need injection? No, this isn't like Radiant using supplements to replenish her energy. Rosemontis' magic throws off balance inside her body, but it's not entirely a biological one. Injecting steroids to increase hormone production can adversely disrupt her endocrine system and result in a failure of her inhibitor. I left me. Why did you leave me? Well, this looks very bad. Bad is not an excuse to indulge my incompetence. Doctor, I will not resort to emergency measures that cause permanent bodily harm, no matter how effective they may be. Rosemontes' problem is not biological. She's the only one who can solve it. Rosemontes, look at my hand. Look at Dr. Calcet's hand. My hand is stroking your face now. Look, Doctor's here, look at me. Rosemontes, Calcet doesn't have much time to stay with you, nor does Amia, Outcast, Misery, Blaze, or anyone else. But for now, Amia and I are here. Keep pushing, Rosemontes. Walk forward. It's Rosemontes over here. Walk this way on the deck. It's very hard, I know, but Rosemontes, this is the deck. You can't step on it. You won't fall through. This is Rhodes Island. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Breathing is stabilizing. Dr. Calcet, give me data. Writing. Connect Rosemontes' terminal. She's okay. I'm sure. Do it. Second, 7. See. Rosemontes is standing now. Her consciousness is peaceful and harmonious. It's like a fluffy basket holding her dreams. We're fine, Doctor. Fluffy basket. Suits you. Amiya's turning red. I want you to see that. It's okay. Okay. Again, Amiya. Let's go forward a bit. I can feel it. Third. Dr. Kaus, I found all of them. We're ready. Yes, thank you, Amiya. Don't thank me for doing my job, Osmotus. No need. You know I love saying that, don't you? Uh-huh. You took me to the bridge, the mountain, and the clouds are so pretty. It's a long road. Let's go, Amiya. Righty, and split the connections. You can take 5. Amiya, Rosmontes, keep the channel clear. Okay. Yeah, now. Right, Raiden. Dr. Calcet, Rosmontes. Time to fight. Looks like you have something on your mind. Your tone is much softer than it used to be. That's not what you're thinking, but if you'd like, I can be harsher with you. Talk about the silver-haired girl. Very lucky back there. Taking a step back, and maybe Rosmontes likes you. She controlled her outburst. Otherwise, you would have bitten your own tongue watching Amiya and I guide her, and seeing the manifestation of her magic. Rosmontes was born in a lab. She did not suffer the same tragedy as most experimental infected. She did not die from increasingly cruel experiments. As the project moved forward, she gradually crushed the entire facility. The lab did not destroy her. She destroyed it. Her arts are tied to her mental state. The group that found her smuggled her to Rhodes Island has made it clear Rosmontes does not exist. I know what you're thinking, and no, through force or coercion, I would never allow an individual who has been through that to become an operator. Rosmontes herself chose the responsibility, training, and companionship. With her subconscious arts usage causing constant damage, the caster operators decided to train her. She had to mature faster than the others, which she fortunately wanted to do. We didn't want to abandon her to the wilderness. We did not want to inject her with suppressants. And we certainly didn't want Rhodes Island to become reduced to a heap of pulverized shrapnel. The solution was our last resort. We had to train her to use her arts rather than indulge or imprison her. She's like Ami in some ways, and unlike her in others. Don't keep me in suspense. Let me finish, please. They're alike in that they both fight to the end for other people. As for how they're different, you know how Ami has never wanted to make enemies. Even when forced to do so, she fights back her tears, reluctantly destroying. For Rosmontes, I could say, Doctor, the Rosmontes, she's never given up a mission. Faced with any situation, she handles it appropriately and wins. That is our simultaneous responsibility and incomprehensible annihilation specialist, Rosmontes. She's an elite operator for no other reason than she met standards across an entire battery of tests. The operator who feared her came to know what she was really like and ultimately put their lives in her hands. Because she protects them with all of her power. Blaze won the respect of the people through leadership of her team, whereas Montes fought for her respect. She heard the expectations and exceeded them. But there are practical considerations for her participation here. There are other operators with detection arts similar to Rosmontes is true, with different casting conditions. Rosmontes can do more than locate, however, as you've seen the way she fights. Doctor, we allowed Rosmontes to join because she's the best operator for the job, and she believes as much herself. Her arts are also enough to help Ami and I face the leader of the guerrillas, Patriot of Reunion. Dr. Calcet, the abandoned trolley station behind the fallen restaurant sign, the gates of number 4 secondary school, 3rd floor, the clock tower. Acknowledge. Copy. I'll go to the town hall, Doctor. Then we'll go to number 4 secondary school, Doctor. I'll help you command, Dr. Calcet. Precisely. Rosmontes, Ami, and I will deal with the runners, and you, Doctor, you'll command our free units to slow the guerrilla fighters. Remember, we target only the enemies we can target. Once the guerrillas regroup, we fall back, and we are here to complete our objective, not entertain some fantastical idea of a direct fight. This will be a protracted battle. We could suffer casualties or even total defeat. If this happens, we'll be facing a new Dark Age for the infected. The best possible outcome would be the command squad does not appear. We head straight for the command tower and generator area, leaving Ryu and Infected to handle their own problems with the Infected. But he won't, not this guerrilla commander. He won't lose control of the battle and watch his team fall apart. It's not faith alone that keeps his people together. He has the strength to live up to his name. After this battle, if all goes well, we will commit everything to a conflict with their command squad. We'll face down Patriot. I could make a Metal Gear reference here, but I'm pretty sure everyone else who exists already has. Age is the Infected, Part 1. Should help. I guess I need both here. I guess I should have used a mage here, but I guess I've got one right here. Will that expand to hit him? Yes, it will. So, you know what? Let's do that just to try and do what we can here then. Damn it. Alright, so note to self, absolutely none of those guys, I didn't win, but I'll not be discouraged because of it. My best bet might be to put Ifrit here. But then again, that only does so much. Well, at the very least, we have confirmation we need more magic, so, Ling would make things a bit too easy, so let's go with Kiera.
I'll see you all safely through. Anyone we've left behind? Let me quell the enemy.
I want Asia to take those guys out here.
Don't you fret. No matter the environment, I can see.
Alright, I should be able to take out both of those guys with this.
Let's assist.
Alright, let's use her spell here, special skill here to clean him out. Alright, I can just put crews here again. I need to get rid of that guy no matter what. There we are. I can retreat her now. And crews, please get rid of that guy sooner rather than later, please and thank you. Alright, this should clean him up easy.
Mission
And there we are.
accomplished.
That wasn't too bad once I got everything in order. Now, challenge mode. Sniper and guard operators cannot be deployed. Guards can't be deployed. That's a little annoying. Oh no, defenders can still be, so I can't bring thorns, but I can bring... Alright, in this case, I guess I will have to have my vanguards pull double duties. Oh yeah, Embryo might not be a bad option. No guards then. Just a magic. Golden Glow might be worth bringing. Let's bring her. Locked out. Oh, sniper and guards. So I can't... Okay, so that's fine. There's a specialist who might as well be a sniper. Can't bring crews either, so I guess faster. Oh yeah, Jay's a specialist, so he can pull double duties here. And yeah, Golden Glow it is. When in range, enemies will prioritize the most recently deployed operators.
Anyone we've left behind?
There's enemies?
There's... Golden Glow.
Now's the time to help
Oh
everyone
shit,
out.
that's the wrong one.
I'm so tense.
Damn it. Well, I just lost a bunch of things that I could really use. And there. Here we
No
go
need for
here.
mercy on the enemy, correct?
Guess I should put bagpipe here to be safe.
Let's assist others. You thought I couldn't see you?
my best.
Darn it. Oh, nice, you froze him. I can put Ark here for the moment. Alright, increase the block count if you please. That was a bit too close. And looks like we've won here, almost. And there we go, win.
Mission accomplished.
Challenge mode beaten. I always believe victory will be ours as long as you're the one giving it. Gorilla 1. Like this won't be too bad, but 2 hours. I guess I can save that for next time and instead go to the contingent contract here. Foothill. Okay. That looks frustrating. That looks especially frustrating. This isn't too bad, but I can actually work with this one. Annoying, but if this is going to be another channel alter carries me map, isn't it? All friendly. Ooh, that seems too easy to lose here. Smart. Oh, those are the flames. I actually think this one will be easy, relatively easy. Okay, so I need to do that one anyways. So, oh, that's 7. There's a decent amount of magic, but I think I can handle it. I need a fast read. Well, I'm gonna need a heat tank. Let's get a better one than him. Neon will be good. I need a healer, so Calcid will work for that, but let's bring her skill 3 because Monster can help against the boss if I need it. Actually, I can take this one out because I'm pretty sure Chen Alter is going to follow me here. Where's Chen? The holiday. Here we are. Summer Chen is absurdly overpowered. I might need... Where's Bagpipe? Bagpipe. I think some more Vanguards would be good here. This is honestly going to be pretty similar to the team I used in the last victory because I'm pretty sure I know how to do it.
Buck up and get ready for battle. Are y'all ready? Let's go then.
Since the earlier stuff is just a bunch of these Smarties, that is, these flame creatures, they typically explode. I think this is it.
Great spot.
Give it a go. Alright, should be able to hold him there for a moment. I need Calcit here. Bringing Calcit also means I get a free extra functionally a free extra person to join me, so.
Chen here. Time is limited.
Crap. Oh crap, that didn't do anything, did it?
Mission failed.
I'm still pretty sure I can do this. I just need to figure some way of handling that. Maybe instead of the recruit, I should just do monster right away, just because the true damage from it will make killing them a lot easier. Although the issue is that that other creature changes the color.
Buck up and get ready for battle. Are y'all ready? Let's go then.
Yeah, it gives me a decent amount of leeway here, which I appreciate, to be sure.
Are y'all ready? Let's go then. I'll take care of this place.
Alright, Calcit should be able to handle this.
Enemy spot.
Maybe I can get this one. Shit. Alright, there's the boss. Balls. On. Once Chen Ultra goes off cooldown, I know for a fact she's capable of killing the boss, so I just need to hold out until then. Neon should be able to do precisely that. Oh, but I need to let these smarties detonate themselves. Because otherwise they'll just take out Neon, and I can't have that.
Great spot.
Alright. Come on, Chen, get your skill up.
Enemy spotted. Time is limited.
I'm gonna just have everyone beating up on it. That's funny. I'm pretty sure I should have an easy time winning as long as, yeah, Bagpipe's skill should do the trick. Actually, I can protect Bagpipe a little. Darn it. Oh well. Look at everyone beating up on it. Okay, he's probably gonna take out, yeah, but Monster can take its place, and there we are. Everyone gang up on it. I'm not worried about the shield because we have more than enough DPS to break it. Shatter. There we go, we're about to break it. Okay, good, stunned it. Shit. Come on, Monster, finish it. Yes! That was honestly not too bad. Nice, on-stream victory for once. Let me screenshot that real quick. Where? Here we are. And if you're wondering why I was using skill 1 for Saga instead of the usual, it's because I needed Bagpipe was the one with the... Last time I did this map, Bagpipe was the only Vanguard I had with the damage to kill those things quickly. But that also means Saga and Siege have to just sit there and wait for their energy to replenish. And here we are, collect all. Wonderful. I'm feeling pretty good. That's for sure. Now, this was map was a pain in the ass, but the good news is there wasn't very many enemies, so once I was able to take out the bosses of Vivian and Tola, there wasn't too much. Although the archers, where are they? But yeah, the ones that inflict corrosion were absolutely a pain as well. Does it have the team I used? Yeah. I guess I can show off what I did exactly. Why not? I don't have any of the challenges active, but
Let's show them what we can do.
this will be a bit of a showing off.
Good scenery
Myrtle,
here,
of course,
Doctor.
is always going to be first because she's easily my biggest DP printer.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I need Siege down here. I could have had her with her skill too, but as you notice here, the total enemy count is actually quite low. I put Saga up here once again to generate DP, hence why both are using skill 1. I don't normally use skill 1, but worked out well, I think. Sorry, I hear. Facing upward, or else she wakes up the knights a little too early. Especially since I took the challenge, it adds additional knights around here. Have to get the healer going.
Ooh, gather around me, guys.
And I actually put... Oops, I don't have her here. Forgot to grab her. Well, I can probably do this with a regular one. But most people put Chen Alter here, but I actually found a better option. I can put her here, and that was the main key to getting my victory here. After that, I was able to put Neon here to wake him up, so that Chen Alter was able to kill both immediately. I also ended up using Honeyberry to kind of help with the corrosion, but it's not nearly as necessary. Asia is no Chen Alter, but her damage is also quite good, I'd say. Honeyberries, I do like Honeyberry a lot. Though, as you can see from her attack, she's really low. Shining is one of the stronger single target ones, but yeah, Honeyberry unfortunately can't be a solo healer. She absolutely has to have someone else helping her, for better or for worse. But it does mean she can actually heal the corrosion those archers are inflicting.
Let's go.
Alright, if I can get her skill out here, this will be fine. I don't think I used her in the other one, because like I said, I used Chen Alter, who kills all these people without any assistance. Might as well retreat her since I can't do much. Now, because I chose the band, the quick redeploys, I had to end up using Yato here of all people, because she's a vanguard. I took the guard and specialist bands, so I needed someone who could... Viviana, yeah. Every few attacks, Viviana uses big AoE, and so I need to redirect it. And that's precisely it, yeah.
Understood.
Here. Asia should be more than enough DPS to kill the bosses here, I think. Yeah, she's fine. And once those guys are gone, the corrosion archers are the only real fear left, so we're in good shape now. So yeah, I used Chen Alter where Asia was, and that was the main key here, with my tanks up here to control when they showed up, and to control the flow of enemies. And with, of course, Yato as my quick redeploy to redirect. As you can see, I completely messed up the time on Viviana's attack there, but I eventually got it right in the main one, obviously, since I have the Risk 18. I think I might Elite 2 Honeyberry. The only reason I haven't already is because, first of all, I've got a bit of a priority list, and also she asks for stuff from Chapter 9, which is another thing is another reason I'm going through there now, honestly. The more I get through the chapters, the closer I'll get to Chapter 9, where I can promote operators like Honeyberry who ask for the newer materials. She's great, she just can't solo heal, yeah. But given how annoying these status effects are, and she's the only one of the few who can cure them reliably, I'm definitely going to be sticking to her. I should probably bring some damage dealers to help out, so let's do precisely that. And there we are. I know going 0 risk isn't exactly a challenge, but I wanted to show off exactly how I beat the risk 18 since I wasn't recording when I did it. Wish I had, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes.
Mission accomplished.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
Alright. I guess that'll be all for now. I need to go get something to eat and do some other things, but I'll be back later tonight with some more Yakuza Like a Dragon. So until then, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.